What's going on, people? Welcome back to Inane Boxing's YouTube channel, and today we have a new fight to study featuring Marco Antonio Barrera versus Enrique Sanchez. Now, the reason I've chosen this fight to study is because Barrera is fighting a Southpaw, and I want to go over the different things that Barrera does when he is fighting a Southpaw. We have Barrera in the black and gold, and we have Sanchez in the blue and white. I'm not very familiar with Sanchez's boxing. He looks pretty decent. Let's go back here. I think I saw him land a jab on Barrera. There you go. He lands a jab on Barrera. Now, what Barrera does do good in this fight is he jabs over Sanchez's jab, and he throws the 2-1 or the 2-3. So he throws the right hand and the left hook very well. That's it right there. He does it. He leads with the right hand, and then he either throws a jab or a hook. He does that very well in this fight, and he jabs. So his jab, he jabs over Sanchez's jab later on in the fight. Let's see this again. So right hand, and then that's kind of a left hand that he misses, but he won't miss it later on in the fight. Nice body shot. He also goes down to the body very well. Touches the body. That's it. He jabs over the head. That's it right there. So that's the jab. Barrera is jabbing over Sanchez's jab. So here you have Sanchez leads with the jab. Let's see how Barrera catches his jab. Doesn't really catch it. So Sanchez's jab actually lands. He goes in between Barrera's gloves, and then Barrera comes over the top with the jab, which he does this very well in this fight. I'm guessing Sanchez was a pretty good fighter too. Let's watch this again. So this is Barrera. Barrera. I gotta stop saying Barrera. I'm gonna start saying Marco. This is one of Marco's best punches throughout his career, which is the left to the body and to the head. Nice. I've never seen him do it against a Southpaw yet, but this is the first time. Nice feint. He got caught with the jab. Sanchez is doing a good job with the jab. Nice right there. Nice jab by Sanchez. He's catching, let's call him B. He's catching B, moving in. He's reaching, pop him with the jab. Nice jab. Pop. And keep him away from him. There's that jab back from Barrera. Nice jab. So Sanchez does have a solid jab, southpaw jab. He's moving very well. He's not staying in the same place. Now, one thing you'll notice about Barrera is that he's super calm. No matter how many times you hit him, he's going to come back and he's going to try to win. Especially if you hit Barrera, he comes back right away. It's like almost like a thing that's like instilled in him. As soon as a punch lands on him, a heavy punch especially, he punches right back. And there he goes, jabbing over the jab of Sanchez. Bang. There it is again. Sanchez jabs. Now the thing about Barrera is he's not always defensively sound. He'll let you land a punch. Let's see so he lets Sanchez. He's not letting him land the punch, but he's accepting to get hit. But he knows he's working on landing something after Sanchez lands his jab. So he did this a couple times where Sanchez lands his jab. So here, lands his jab. And Barrera is okay with that as long as he's going to throw his jab over his. And over the course of the fight, he starts to overpower Sanchez. Even though he's getting hit too in the beginning, he uses it part of his strategy. He's not scared to get hit. He steps out of range sometimes. He does have good defense, but if someone's landing a punch, he doesn't shy away. He'll figure out a way to use that against them. If you watch his fight with Eric Kelly hits him, or Kevin Kelly. He hits him straight in the face. Barrera comes back and knocks him down. So here he gets the jab. If you see Sanchez is jabbing at Barrera, Barrera jabs over his jab, and Sanchez backs off. This is another way to take the jab away from Sanchez. Every time Sanchez throws a jab, whether he lands or misses, Barrera is landing his own jab back. Let's see this right hand again. Let's see what punch Sanchez threw. Okay, so Barrera's punching first. He throws a wide right hand. And he misses with that one. Nice step back, jabbing. See, he'll catch the jab sometimes, but he wants to counter that jab. Nice slip, nice right hand. You can tell that Barrera's the bigger puncher of the two. He's just a little bit, he looks more solid around his waist and his arms. They're about the same size, but you can just feel that Barrera is a little bit bigger than Sanchez. Let's see this one again. Sanchez throws a jab. Let's see how Barrera's body reacts when Sanchez throws the jab. So he's not stepping back. He's keeping the left foot in the same spot. He's stepping back slightly with the right, if you follow my mouse. And now Sanchez is not landing the jab. Barrera found his distance. And now he comes back over the top and crushes him with the overhand jab. Nice slip. So he's taking the jab away. He's telling Sanchez, every time you jab at me, I'm going to hit you with something. Or I'm going to throw something. So here the jab comes. Watch Barrera's. He doesn't really slip it. He rolls under the jab. He dips down here and then he rolls. And he gets that left to the body, to the head. It doesn't really land, but it's letting Sanchez know that, hey, you can't just punch me. I'm not just going to take it. Nice right hand. Steps back from the jab. Left uppercut. Touching him with the jab. Right uppercut. Let's see if he lands that one. Sanchez throws the left hand. Barrera slips. Bang. I'm not sure if that one landed. Maybe it's too... the quality of the pictures is too bad, but I'm guessing it might have landed. Second round's up. Let's see what happens here. Now we said that Barrera's trying to take the jab away from Sanchez. He's countering him with his own jab, with some left hands, with some uppercuts. Nice, there you go. Sanchez jabs. Barrera sits on the back leg a little bit. Steps back with it a little bit. He puts some weight on the back leg to get a little bit farther from Sanchez's jab, also giving him power for the left hand. Drops that left hand right on his chin. See that overhand left? He's trying to catch him when he jabs. As the fight goes on and on, Sanchez will probably jab less and less. Good fighters always take away the jab first before they do anything. Nice body shot. See that again. So Barrera does throws these beautiful body shots and he just goes into them. I've always seen him throw it against orthodox fighters, but it's pretty interesting to see how he throws it against a southpaw. So he always kind of like gets smaller and he just explodes with that body shot. That might have been a little bit low. Yeah, it was low. Nice feint. So he's not jabbing at the tip of Sanchez's chin. Barrera is. He's jabbing at the top of his head and he's jabbing down at his face on the right side of Sanchez's face. Here you see Barrera stepping back. There you go. He wings that. Now it's turning into almost a hook. It's not a jab like it was in the first round. Now he's throwing it. See how he drops his hand? So here he drops his hand. He's not throwing his jab or hook from up here where his hand naturally is. He's dropping it. So now Sanchez doesn't really see what's going on. Sanchez is focused here. He's looking where he's landing his own jab. And then Barrera swings over with that left. And he almost... Yeah. So it's like a Russian or European hook. I'm not on video right now, so I can't demonstrate, but he's turning down his knuckles to land the punch. Bang. And then the fight continues. I'm not sure what happened there. I think a right hand. Nice jab. Now he's throwing his own jab first. Barrera is jabbing back. See there, oh nice. There it is again. When Sanchez, see, watch where Barrera's hand is right now. It's by his chin, and Sanchez is gonna jab. When Sanchez jabs, Barrera doesn't block his jab. He drops his left hand and he ducks his head. Now this hand, again like before, it loops around over the top. Okay, so here, both fighters have their hands up. The jab is coming. Barrera dips down and drops that hand. Comes over the top with the left hand. See that? Sanchez does not see that coming. Now he goes with the uppercut. He misses that one, but it's a tell sign what's going to happen later in the fight. Nice right to the body. Nice left to the body. Nice left to the body. Now he's getting more and more aggressive. See, now Barrera is comfortable closing the distance because he's slowly taking away Sanchez's jab. See, Sanchez is jabbing now, but not with the same commitment he was jabbing in the first round. He actually catches Barrera, so I'll eat my words there. Comes in with a double jab. Bang. He kind of catches Barrera on the chin. Nice jab. So I'll backtrack on my words. Sanchez is still throwing the jab with authority. Nice. Now Barrera. So if you saw, what we talked about before is when Sanchez jabs, Barrera drops his left hand and comes over the top, right? By now, Barrera drops his hand, he goes straight to the body. Bang. Okay, so the first clip, or the first time we talk about this, Sanchez jabs, Barrera drops his hand, comes over the top of the head. Now Barrera goes to the body with that same low left hand. Nice right hand. So Barrera comes in, lead right hand. Perfect. Jab over the hand. Ah, you see what he does? He throws the right hand. Look, he threw the right hand, and he actually pulls down on Sanchez's glove. Oh, I was wondering. So when I watched this fight the first time, I was like, how is Barrera landing this 2-1 so easily? Well, not easily, but with like very clean. So he drops that hand, pulls it almost. Ah, okay. Interesting. This is why you gotta slow fights down sometimes. You don't really see these things until you slow them down. But I'm guessing Sanchez is a great fighter. I'll also be watching him later on because his jab is very good. If it wasn't Barrera in front of him, I think he'd be doing a lot better right now. Barrera's just one of those guys where you can't really... Barrera's one of those guys where the things that work on other guys don't really work on him. Okay, let's see. See, look. He drops his hand. The jab comes. Barrera drops his hand. Now, before he came over the top, now he's going to go to the body. Bang. He's just putting doubt in Sanchez's head. So even if those punches don't land clean, nice right hand. Sanchez doesn't know where to block next, which will help Barrera later in the fight. Okay, Sanchez throws the hook. Barrera goes under. Bang, right hand. If you watched Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, it was almost exactly like this, except Ryan was orthodox and Gervonta was a southpaw. Nice shift. This is one thing I love about Barrera, is when he puts guys on the ropes, he doesn't just stand in front of them here. He throws that right. Okay, let's track it back. Okay, we gotta go all the way back. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything's calm. Barrera moves in. Right hand misses. Left uppercut. Right uppercut. Right hand misses. Left hook. Jab. Right hand. He's going to step to the side. Right hand again. Steps to the side. So now Barrera, when you want to step to the side, if Barrera doesn't throw this right hand, he just steps, his opponent sees him stepping. So what he has to do is throw that right hand. His opponent, Sanchez, can't see. As soon as that right hand lands, it's not even back to his its resting spot. Barrera is stepping over and getting that angle. So that's how you get an angle in boxing. You gotta cover your opponent's eyes for a second as you move. Oh, that was nice. Barrera's getting too comfortable here. He's just walking in. Nice body shot by Sanchez. That was beautiful. Okay, here we go. Round number 3. Let's see what happens. Nice feint by Barrera. Now Barrera's just sticking out his jab to keep Sanchez from moving in. He's taking up space with that jab, even though if it's just going in the air. Let's see what happens here. So Sanchez jabs. See how Barrera sits on his back leg and he steps with it a tiny bit. See, this is where the cursor is. He takes that small step when he sees the jab coming. And he kind of leans back. So this is the thing with film study, is you get to see what moves, what they look like in real life in a fight, that you may see like a coach teaching, and then you might see the students trying on the pads. And if you've seen this, like if this was a pad holder, if Sanchez was a pad holder and he's throwing the jab, you'll see the student, he'll lean back and put his foot like back here and lean back all the way back, like they're almost falling over. So this is a great way to see how far, like, look how Barrera, it's barely noticeable. Okay, so he starts off with the cursor. This is the edge of his shoulder. How much is that? 1, 2, 3. He's about 3 cursors back. Okay, that's how much you need to get away from a punch. You don't have to lean all the way back here. Just right here is enough. Again. We shall watch that. See, it's just a small lean. You don't have to like break your back leaning back. Nice. So now Barrera is starting to assert his jab, even though he's not landing them. He wants to take up this space. So this is dead space in between them. This is no man's land. If Barrera doesn't jab, he lets Sanchez keep jabbing in this area, and Sanchez takes up that space. But now Barrera is taking up this dead space, which helps him with his attack. So he's jab, and then he drops that left hand again like we saw before. See how Barrera is just pumping his jab, and now he throws that left hand. So this is why you take up that space with the jab. Now, a lot of boxers, especially beginners, they always think of a jab as a punch, like a right hand. Now, with the right hand, you would never do this a lot, where, okay, we got to back up. Let's back up. So with the right hand, you wouldn't paw it out like how Barrera is pawing out the jab. But with the jab, you can do this, because the jab is not just a punch, it's everything. So here he's just taking up space. He doesn't care if it lands or not. He's just popping it out. See, he's taking up that space. And now he's taking up that space. Now he can come up with the uppercut. okay? Because he's building momentum, he's taking up that space. He's letting Sanchez think that he's just jabbing, pawing the jab, and then he switches it up to an uppercut. This is how you create openings for yourself, how you create momentum in the fight, see? So third round, Barrera is popping that jab. He sits back now. Nice uppercut. He's getting more active. He's doing more things to get his punches off. That was the first, I think, real jab that Sanchez threw that round compared to the first 2 rounds where he was jabbing all night. Oh, that was nice. That was beautiful. Let's see that again. Okay. Sanchez steps in with the jab. Now, when someone steps in with the jab, you take a bigger step back to make up for that space they took up. So if Sanchez did not step in with the jab, if he just jabbed standing still, Barrera could lean back a tiny bit like he did before when you discussed this. But now if the opponent is stepping in with the jab, of course you have to lean back and step more farther back to make up for that space. See how when Barrera, he always has his hands up, but when the punch comes at him, he gets smaller and he drops his hands. And now he's just going to counter. Bang. Let's rewatch that in full speed. This is why I love Barrera. He's always awake. Okay, let's see this. Bang, bang. There you go, it drops him. Now Sanchez is like, okay. Puts his hand up. I'm ready to go, ref. Okay, now they start again. Barrera is getting too aggressive sometimes. Which when you have a chin like Barrera, you can get too aggressive because you don't really care what the other guy's throwing at you. Especially if he's already felt the power of Sanchez. But he gets kind of stupid here. That's not good. And then he gets caught. But he still moves forward. So he's just popping that jab. Nice, Sanchez throws a nice jab. See, he's just taking up that. See, he's just popping that jab. He's not trying to hurt Sanchez with the jab. Let's see, I think he got caught right here. So he jabs. I think that was a body shot by... I think they both landed. I think Sanchez landed the uppercut or left, and then Barrera was trying to land the right hand to the body. Now Barrera goes on attack. Nice left hand work, then the right hook. Always focused, always calm, Barrera is. I have a lot of trouble saying Barrera. See how sometimes he changes distance, he just takes a step back sometimes he moves in, sometimes he stays in his same spot. He's changing distance on his opponent. If you're always at the same distance, your opponent always knows your reach. Sometimes you gotta step back, step in, stay where you are. Change up your reach, change up your distance so they can't get away from your punches as easily. See, there goes the jab over the head. Nice body work, nice jab. Barrera's starting to get more aggressive. Even if he misses, he's getting aggressive. He's letting the other guy know that, hey, I'm moving in now. You better go on the defensive. But he didn't do it from the first round. He does it in the third round. That's the punch that we're looking for in this fight. We already saw Barrera do this before. It's the right hand. Bang, left hand. I don't know if he's pulling down his glove on purpose. Do you think that Barrera is pulling Sanchez's glove on purpose? Or is that a punch from Sanchez? I think that's a punch from Sanchez, yeah. And see, he steps to the side after. Barrera is very smart. He doesn't stay in front of the guy when he has someone on the ropes. Nice body shot. Round number 4. Let's get into it. Nice. Sanchez is coming out a little bit more aggressive than he did the last round. There you go. Well, we're going to call it the classic now because Barrera's been doing this a lot in this fight. Sanchez throws that jab. Barrera does that half step back with his back foot. Pop down. So let's see if he... Okay, so now the ones before this, we saw Barrera drop his hand and then come over the top around, looping it around over the top. Now when the jab comes, Barrera widens up his arms and then he drops it down on him. Nice jab to the body by Barrera. See, he just steps back sometimes. You always got to step in, step back, stay where you are, move to the side. Change what you're doing in the fight with your feet. Don't always come forward. Don't always step back. Don't always move to the side, one side. Always change it up. Oh, okay. So we saw Barrera do his classic thing right here. The jab comes by Sanchez. Barrera drops his hand to counter over the top. No, Sanchez gets hit. Or no, Sanchez sits back on the back leg and he comes back with a jab. Nice. So that was nice work by Sanchez. He's learning, he's adapting to what Barrera is doing. I have to watch some Sanchez fights. I feel like he's been a champion or he was a champion. Battle of the jabs in the 4th round. Nice jab. Now I think Barrera wants Sanchez to get more aggressive in this 4th round because that's going to open Sanchez up for counters, which you saw right here. Let's see that again. Is it right here? No. Oh, I guess I missed it. Nice. But yeah, he counted Sanchez pretty good. Nice, now he's getting aggressive. Cutting off that ring. Step back out. So you're moving your feet in boxing is like driving. You're never going to be going forward the whole time. You're never going to be in reverse the whole time. You're never going to be just taking right turns the whole time. You're never going to be parked the whole time. If you're driving somewhere, you're going to go in a straight line. You're going to reverse the car sometimes to park. You're going to have to take a left turn, a right turn. Sometimes you got to stop at a red light. And that's what your feet do in boxing, okay? If someone just moves forward, that's like someone hopping in a car and just driving forward for an hour, okay, with no destination. You gotta move back, you gotta move forward, you gotta step to the left, you gotta step to the side, you gotta stay where you are. That's how you use your feet in boxing. And that's what I like what Barrera is doing. He's not always moving forward. He's choosing his spots, when to move forward, when to go back. There's that jab again. There's that pawing jab. Uppercut. Ooh, that was nice. Oh. Is that an elbow? I think that might have been an elbow. Ooh, that's an elbow. Can't tell, but I think that might have been an elbow. I don't think it's on purpose. I think he just threw a really tight uppercut. But you never know. It might have been on purpose. See what happens when Barrera jabs with the jab, when his jab goes under Sanchez's jab. So Barrera throws an inside jab. And Sanchez actually goes over the top. Interesting. Oh, a nice right hand. This is a nice right hand. Let's see that again. Everything's calm and cool. Step in. Bang. Left hand. Right hand, left hand. Nice work by Sanchez over there. By this point, I think Barrera knows which punches work for him, which punches aren't going to work, what he should focus on for the next round. Well, that's what I was talking about. This is what I like in this fight. There goes the right hand. Bang. And look at the time in between. So Barrera doesn't throw the right hand and wait 5 minutes before he throws the left. As soon as the right lands, see how he exchanges those punches? Bang, 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 bang. It's quick, bang, bang. That's it. And he drops him. Wonder what this guy in the orange is thinking about. 4th round is over. It will continue to the 5th. Is it over? Yeah, it's over. Okay, round number 5. In the corner, Sanchez's team looked a little bit worried about him, but he wanted to continue fighting. I think he's, just from watching how he fought and how he's fighting and how he's dealing with this fight, you could tell that he has a heart of a champion. I'm guessing he was a champion, or he is. Watch that, he steps in. Barrera comes over the top, bang. Oh, see how he's coming back, even though he's been dropped twice. He doesn't give up. He's coming back, and that's what a champion does. They don't break in the ring, but I think this fight gets stopped later on. But ooh, nice. So Barrera, if he's not getting aggressive, he likes it when you get aggressive, because that gives him chances to step back and counter with that right hand. Step back. Counter with that right hand, and then left hand. Sorry, I keep replaying this stuff. Okay, let's watch it again. So he's gonna step back, bang, boom, boom. Ooh, ooh. You can see the intensity on Barrera's face when he punches. He's not trying to give you a hug, he's trying to put you down. So he's just taking up that dead space in between them. There goes that right hand again, followed by the left hand. There's that right hand. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he hurt him there. See how Sanchez just comes back? That's what a champion does. A lot of guys would have quit on the ropes right there, I think. Expression on Barrera's face never changes. So no matter if he's coming forward or he's getting backed up. Ooh, nice body shot. But you can see the intensity in his eyes. He's focused. Sanchez is focused too. Nice left hand. Nice. So I'm guessing Barrera now is trying to pull a counter out of... he's just throwing these jabs now just to get a counter so he could counter the counter. He's just popping the jab. Sanchez comes in. He misses, but I think he's trying to get a big counter going. See, that's that right hand, left hand again. Ooh, that was nice. Let's see who punched first. Sanchez moves in. Barrera dips down. Goes inside to the body. Bang. But I think Sanchez threw a body shot too at the same time. But I'm guessing Barrera did Barrera's body punch did most of the damage. Or more damage. See how Barrera just cools off sometimes? He's like, let me see what you got. Let me see what I could work with now. He's not always being the aggressor. And that's a dangerous type of aggressor. A guy like Mike Tyson, he always wants to be the aggressor, and that doesn't do him good throughout the long run. Barrera gives his nice body shot. He gives his opponent a chance to attack, so he'll see what they have to to throw, and then he'll adjust his game plan according to that. He'll take a rest. He's not always in the attack mode. See that right hook? Drops that left hand straight down on the right side of Sanchez's face. Nice right hand. There's that right hand again. There's that body shot. There's that right to the body. So look how many different punches Barrera is throwing, and it all started because he took away Sanchez's jab in the first round. See, Sanchez's jab does not have the same effect that it did on Barrera in the first and second round. Nice left hand. And Barrera is not scared to trade like those. A lot of guys won't put their chin in the air and just throw winging shots in the middle of the fight. And we're on round number 6. By this point, Barrera is dominating the fight. See, he starts the fight every time with that overhand jab. Another fighter that's from recent time that throws that overhand jab is Gervonta Davis. When he's fighting orthodox fighters, he drops his jab over their jab and then comes up with the left uppercut. Something I really like. There he goes, dipping. There he goes with that left hook jab. There he goes again. Good boxers have like 5 different punches that they work in a fight, and they just keep working those punches over and over again, and they mix them up where their opponent doesn't know what's coming. They do some flashy stuff sometimes, but usually it's just the same thing over and over again. See, he throws that right hook. He doesn't really care if it lands. Well, he does want it to land, but by throwing this right hook, he's telling his opponent, it's like his opponent's not moving left. He's going to stay there. So this right hand is like, hey, buddy, stay over here. And then I'm going to feed you that left hand right across the chin. He doesn't throw the right hand straight where his opponent can slip it, and then Barrera might miss the left hook. No, he throws the right hook like a hug. Like, hey, stay over here. Then I'm going to drop that left hand to the chin. Which is pretty interesting. I haven't seen that punch before. Fake or feint. See, that's that right hook again. If it lands, it lands, but that right hook, see how wide he throws it? He's like, stay over on this side, and then I'm going to feed you that left hand. The left hand comes in straight, but the right hook comes in around. Step back, step in, step to the side, step out, step out, step. So he's always moving, always keeping the feet moving. There's that right hand. He did this, I think, in the fifth round. I think he slipped the left hand, came back with that right hand. Nice jab. Feint, jab. See, there's that right hook, straight left, and then he throws another right hand this time. 3 punches instead of 2. Step out. Fake. Relax, see, step, move, take a walk, pop that jab. He's never rushing himself. Pop that jab. Even a nice right hand. When his opponent gets too aggressive, he'll let him know, like, hey, calm down, I'm gonna hit you with this right hand. There you go, right hands again. Beautiful work. Step out, jab. Jab, jab, left uppercut. He's just staying busy. Let's see if he goes on attack now, or if he relaxes for the last 10 seconds. Nice. And that's round number 6. All right, so the fight was actually stopped after the 6th round, going into the 7th. Sanchez's corner stopped the fight. That was a really good fight, fun fight to study. I want to say thank you if you stayed along. I don't know how long we've been recording, maybe close to 40 minutes. Thank you so much. If you want to check out the Instagram too, I post more of clips and highlights of this whole fight. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you come back for the next fight we study together. Thank you. Bye.